Right now, the situation in Zimbabwe is getting very serious and very sensitive, and everything is moving in a way that is making people pay close attention. There are strong claims that President Emerson Mnangagwa is under pressure and is being linked to a possible step-down discussion, while at the same time, a reported private understanding involving Geza has been rejected. This is not small news. This is something that touches the center of power. Make sure you like this video and subscribe right now, because I will break everything down for you in simple English so you understand every part of this story. Now, let's go straight into what is happening. At the heart of this situation is pressure. In politics, pressure does not always show on the surface, but when it begins to rise, signs start to appear. What we are seeing now are signs that something is not fully settled behind the scenes. When a leader at the very top is being linked to stepping down, it tells you that discussions, serious discussions, may be happening quietly. But at the same time, there is no official confirmation that President Mnangagwa has agreed to step down. That is very important to understand. In situations like this, many things can be said, but only official communication can confirm such a big move. So what we are dealing with is a moment of tension, a moment of waiting, and a moment where every small signal matters. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Stay with me because this is getting deeper. Now, let's talk about the part involving Geza and this rejected understanding. In politics, leaders and key figures often meet privately to find solutions when there is disagreement. These discussions are meant to reduce tension, to find balance, and to keep things stable. But when such an understanding is rejected, it shows that agreement was not reached. And when agreement is not reached, pressure increases. This is where things become very important. Because now, instead of quiet understanding, the situation begins to move into the open. And when it moves into the open, the public begins to feel it. That is what is happening right now. Like this video and subscribe, because I will keep explaining everything step by step. Now, let's bring it closer and make it simple. Inside a ruling party like ZANU-PF, there are always different voices. Some support one direction, others support another direction. This is normal. But when these differences become stronger, they can create a situation where leadership is tested. And when leadership is tested, everything becomes sensitive. Who is in control? Who has influence? Who is gaining ground? These are the quiet questions that begin to shape events. Right now, many people are watching closely to see if this situation will calm down or if it will grow bigger. Don't forget, like this video and subscribe. You need to stay informed. Now, let's talk about what this could mean. If there are real disagreements happening at the top, it could affect how decisions are made, it could affect how leaders work together, and it could also affect the direction the country takes in the future. This is why this moment is important. It is not just about one person or one report. It is about the bigger picture. Now, let's slow it down again so everyone understands clearly. A step-down discussion, if true, is not something that happens quickly. It involves many steps, many talks, and many decisions. It is not something that is done in one moment. That is why we must be careful and patient. At the same time, a rejected understanding tells us that there are strong positions on different sides. It tells us that not everyone agrees on the way forward. And when that happens, the situation can either move towards unity or move towards more tension. Like this video and subscribe, because I will continue to guide you through this. Now, let's talk about the public feeling. Across the country, people are trying to understand what is real and what is not. Some feel concerned, some feel curious, others are just watching quietly. But one thing is clear, people are paying attention, because when leadership is involved, it affects everyone. Now, another important point is how information is spreading. News is moving very fast. Messages are moving fast. But not everything you see is confirmed. That is why it is important to stay calm and follow clear updates. Do not rush. Do not panic. Stay informed the right way. And that is why you should like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any verified breakdown. Now, let's look at what could happen next. If there are real discussions happening, we may begin to see signs. These signs can come in different forms. It could be official communication, it could be changes in how leaders appear in public, it could be statements that try to calm the situation. If there is no truth in these claims, then we may also see clear responses to correct the information. Either way, something will come, and that is what everyone is waiting for. Now, let's bring this deeper. In politics, when private discussions fail, the situation can become more visible. That is when pressure increases. That is when positions become stronger. That is when every move matters. This is possibly the stage we are entering now. A stage where things are no longer fully quiet. A stage where direction will soon become clearer. Like this video and subscribe. Stay with me. We are breaking it down fully. Now, let me speak to you directly. You may be asking yourself, what does this mean for me? The truth is simple. Leadership decisions affect the whole country. They affect policies, direction, and confidence. So even if it feels far away, it is connected to everyday life. That is why moments like this are important to follow carefully, with calm, with understanding, with patience. Now, let's continue. What we are seeing right now is a moment of uncertainty, but also a moment of observation. People are watching every detail. Every statement matters. Every action matters. Because these are the signs that will show the redirection. And as we move forward, clarity will come step by step. Don't forget again, like this video and subscribe. Stay connected. Now, another key point is unity. Will this situation bring people together or push them apart? That is a very important question. Because sometimes pressure can create unity. It can bring leaders together to find a common path. But other times, it can create more separation. And right now, it is not yet clear which direction this will take. That is why we continue to watch. Now, let's keep it simple again. There is pressure. There are discussions. There is no full agreement. And there is no official confirmation yet. That is the clear situation. Everything else will build from here. Like this video and subscribe. I will keep you updated. Now, as this continues, Zimbabwe is in a moment of waiting. Waiting for truth. Waiting for direction. Waiting to understand what comes next. And this waiting moment is very important, because it is where things begin to take shape. So stay calm, stay informed, and stay connected here.